Hey YouTube, it's Flowy Fan since 2000 with another review for Scandal. This is season 4, episode 11, titled Where's the Black Lady? This episode was brilliant. I loved everything about it. I can't wait to see the next episode, so let's get into it. Olivia releases a video saying that she's okay. She's reading from a cue card, and she's saying how she's been off of food and water, and how she hasn't been tortured. And then she stops and says, you know damn well that's a lie. Ian pauses and he tells her, look, if I wasn't here, you would be tormented. They wouldn't keep this civil. So you need to read what's on the cue card. She continues and she tells the president that if he doesn't go to war within the next 48 hours, that she'll be killed. And, I mean, it's just a sad sight to see. Olivia all disheveled. Ian is this creep. I can't stand him. She asked for a glass of water, and at first I thought it was just to show that her ring wasn't on her finger, and so that, you know, they would find it. But we'll get to that later. Andrew has most of the people in the White House on his side. Now, this is the storyline or the part I thought was unrealistic. Like, how are all those people just all of a sudden on Andrew's side and they really are the CIA? I think it would have been a better storyline if these were just people who he pretended to be part of the CIA. Because if these people are really a part of the CIA, then why are they all of a sudden going against the president just because they want this war? I don't find that too realistic. So I didn't really believe they were a part of the CIA, but I guess they are. They're on Andrew's side and not Fitz. And he tells him that he's watching his every move. He tells him, you can't even breathe hard. We'll know what happened. We'll kill Olivia. And if you tell anybody, it'll be the end. And, you know, he's just terrified. He's like, oh my God, I can't even, like, tell anybody what's going on. And Millie and him have a conversation where she's telling him how she started sleeping with Andrew again and how, you know, she thought it would really help her, that she would find a mate like he found in Olivia, but in the end she found out that Andrew was no good and that he was sleeping with Lizzie Bear, and, you know, she just felt like she had nobody, but she's like, now I have you. You know, me and you are a team. We're a team, and I know your secrets, you know mine, you know, and the election, and before she could say anything, he puts his finger on her lips and just tells her to shh. Because if she mentioned anything about the election rigging, Andrew and his people would find out and they would have all the amp they needed to kill Olivia and to get him out of the White House. So he just shut her up, which I was so happy about. Huck pays Lizzie Bear a visit, and Huck, I love Huck. He's going crazy, ready to kill any and everybody that hurt Olivia. He goes there, he pushes her up against the wall and says, your daughter, I will rip her open and make you watch if you don't tell me what you know about Olivia. She's like, I don't know anything, but I'll find out, Huck, please, I will. He goes, okay, I'll be back. And Huck, oh my God, he was just brilliant this whole episode. I loved Huck. So she goes to Andrew and tries to say, what is all this? I didn't know you were going to kidnap Olivia Pope. Why did you do that? I don't want any part of this. And he's like, you know what? You started this. Now you got to finish with this. You can't just get in the game and then not like the play that's being called. You started with us. You got to end with us. There's no getting out. And, you know, I feel a little bad for Lizzie Bear, but she should have never got in on them trying to get Fitz out of the White House or whatever the plan was. She should have never been a part of it. Fitz reveals to Melly Rao on the balcony that Olivia has been kidnapped and that if he doesn't go to war, they're going to kill her. And he basically tells her that he can't do it. He doesn't want to send innocent people to war and get killed just to save her. And Millie is surprised because she's like, I thought you loved her. He was like, I do love her. But why should I just get all these other people killed just to save one life, no matter how much the life means to me? And she goes, you love her. You know what has to be done. And I was just like, wow, Millie is ride or die. She's like, go save Olivia if that's, you know, what you want to do. And he finds Andrew Andrew sitting in his seat just like he's the president. He's like, he even told Lizzie Bear, when this is all done, what you get is me as the president. After he declares war, they're going to have him impeached. I'm going to become president, and our plan is going to work out just fine. And he's just in his seat just like he's president already. No respect for Fitz. I was not here for it. He lets him see the tape of Olivia, and he's just like, oh my God, I want to see her again, see it again. He was like, you can see it as many times as you want, but you need to declare war, or that's all you'll ever see of her. And I was just like, wow. So he then decides to send some troops to West Angola while Cyrus is having a fit. He's just like, you didn't talk to me about it. All you did was just go ahead and went against everything we talked about. I thought West Angola and the war was just behind us, but he can't say anything. He's just like, do what I ask, do what I ask. And he gives him this report. He going in and in and in and in, and he was just like, Cyrus, go to your office and read the damn report. Just read it. So he goes in there, flips through the report, and then he sees it right there. They have Olivia. And now he knows. And it's just like, okay, now everybody's starting to find out. Now we can all work together to try to get rid of Andrew, try to get Olivia back, and keep everybody safe. And we see that let me see. And Lizzie Bear gets paid another visit by Huck. And she was just like, you can't kill my daughter. First, she comes into her daughter's room. She sees that she's sleeping safe and sound. She goes, oh, thank God. And then she sees Huck right beside her daughter's bed. Like, yep, I'm right here, and I will kill her, slit her throat if you scream. She was just like, Huck, please, please, you can't kill my daughter. If you kill my daughter, Olivia's dead. And he was like, you're right. You're right. I can't kill her. And then we see his tools, and it was just like, Huck is about to go ham. So Lizzie Bear, she goes to Melly and she shows her back. Her back looks tore up. I mean, gruesome damages. If you saw her back, you'd be like, oh my God. A lot of people were saying they didn't believe it, but I believed it because Huck don't play. And maybe she just had to pretend like she wasn't in pain, but we know she was because look at her back. I just can't. So Millie goes and Millie tells her to get rid. She was like, "Did you not think they would go crazy to get their precious Olivia back? Did you not think? What were you thinking?" And then she kind of feels a little bad when she sees what Huck did, and now she's like, "Okay, fine, I will go see what I can do." And she goes to Andrew, and she just works the hell out of him. She sits on his desk. She's just flirting with him and just telling him, you got Olivia and how could you do this? And he just reassures her, it was all for you. I never wanted to hurt you. I promise you. They sleep together. She steals his phone. I was like, yes, Millie. Yes, women can work men to do anything. And I love this episode. I love Millie. And Huck, Quinn, and Jake see the tape of Olivia and try to track the reflection, but to no avail. They can't track it, but I think it was genius of her to hold up the glass and you could see try to see the reflection of Ian. But anyway, Marla Gibbs comes to OPA and she's like, where's the black lady? She's still not here. And Quinn's just like, who are you? Why are you so concerned? And come to find out that she was the friend of the old woman that lived across from Olivia, and that they go to her apartment. They automatically find the ring. Huck finds the ring and says that Olivia never takes it off. And basically they track the Wi-Fi and they find pictures of the men who kidnapped Olivia, but they can't really track out where they have Olivia, not yet. So Huck and I was gonna say Huck and Jake and Quinn, I gotta say they make a great team. I miss Harrison, but I gotta say I kind of like OPA the way it is. They are doing great things with OPA. And then, as I was about to say, Olivia and Ian have this scene where she's in the bathroom trying to bathe, and he is just watching her. She was just like, "Why can't you like wait outside or something?" He was like, "No, to give you another way to make a weapon and escape. I can't do that." And then, she basically is talking smart to him. He's just like, "You're very pretty, and I would hate to send you back damaged. I would hate to send you back deflowered." He seems like he wants to rape Olivia, and I did not like that scene. It was just horrible. And we get to see that Olivia is smart about it, and she tells him to use me. She was like, "You're not smart at all. This war, why would you do a war when you can use me and get money? Clean me up a little bit, let me get a shower, let me get my hair together, and then sell me to the highest bidder. The president will pay to get me back." And that's just what he does. Uh, okay, I'm a little lost, but anyway, when they finally get Andrew's phone, they track the place and they get there and there's no Olivia. And I knew that was going to happen. I said by the time they get there, Olivia's going to be gone, and she was gone, and I can't wait to see the next episode. It ends with Olivia telling Fitz hi, and Ian telling him that he'll be in touch when the auction begins. He wants to sell her to the highest bidder. He was like, "Can you afford her? Are you going to be able to pay?" And Olivia is just looking in the window, just like, all hope, all there is hope now. All I see is hope. And you see Huck is tracking the conversation, and he's just so happy Olivia's alive. Anyway, that was my video. Hope you like it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.